Hi, it's Lynn from LynnieCDesigns, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator based in the UK. This is the card that I'm going to show you how to make this afternoon or this morning. I can't remember when this, and it uses the Varied Vases stamp set, which was inspired by one of the $1 Million demonstrators, Mary Fish. It's really lovely. It does come with a coordinating punch, but today in this project I'm just going to show you how easy it is to make a really cute card with just stamps, ink, and some cardstock. So it's a top folding Whisper White card base. I've got a Poppy Parade layer which is 8 by 11 centimetres, and the layer that I'm going to stamp is 7.5 centimetres by 10.5 centimetres, and it just leaves a really nice border around here. So I'm going to pop that down on my grid paper, and I'm just going to use that because I want to stamp a little shelf for the vases to go on. I'm going to use this stamp here, and I'm just going to, excuse me if I get my head in shot, but I just want to try and get this lined up straight. Hopefully I've done that. That will do. We're happy with that. And then I've got my 3 vases or vases, and I'm going to do the middle one first in Poppy Parade and stick that there. 1, 2, 3 to let the ink transfer. I will clean that off shortly. Grapefruit Grove, this was Poppy Parade, so Grapefruit Grove for the next one. I'm going to stick that down there. And then Night of Navy for last but not least, which is a really lovely colour. Just spreading those along the little shelf that we've made. And then I'm going to use the top of, I've die cut the shapes just from a bit of card, and I'm going to, with basic black, do the outline of the flowers, but I don't want to get the stems on the actual vases, but the stamped shapes, the punch shapes, are slightly bigger, but it will give me, I can sort of mask off the top of each of those before I stamp flowers. There we go. That's that one. Again, I'm going to just use the same one because it doesn't really matter. There we go. Perfect. And again, last one there, just covering up the neck of that vase so that, bring it down slightly so that we can see it. Oh. There we go. Fabulous. I'm going to come back in quickly with the green and the little leaf stamp. One will do, actually. And I've got the other leaf stamp, which I'm going to get that poking out of the top of there. So I'll do one that side. Turn it upside down and do one that side. Take that out. Oh, I like that. And these stamps are, because they're photopolymer, it theoretically is easier to see where they're stamping. Now, because I'm rather far away, excuse my head getting in shot, this one is a little bit tricky for me to get lined up. See how I've done. not bad at all. I'm going to do, you can see I'm just using the same coloured inks. It's so cute. And a Poppy Parade. Fabulous. So we've got the sentiment, and I'm going to make this a thanks card. And on the inside of the card, I've also got the sentiment, a sentiment: you are simply the best. So we will stick that in the middle. Crease that fold with our bone folder just to make that lie flat. And that is all the stamping, so I'm going to quickly shut those down just so that nothing drops in them. Put my lid down and we can quickly assemble this card. Very last thing, I'm just going to use Daffodil Delight marker. Sorry, I did that off camera. Just a little bit of glue there. You can see I'm not really using an awful lot of glue. It's so strong, this Tombow. I know I've said that before. Let's see, I've got that in the right place. Stick that down. There we go. We've got the Daffodil Delight marker. I'm just going to come in and do the centre of those three. Put the pollen in, as it were, and then last but not least, use the glitter pen, the Wink of Stella, to add a little bit of dimension or glitter to those little, to all the little flowers. And there we have it. So that's the very simple card, and then I've stepped it up here by punching out the vases using the builder punch, and then sticking those on dimensions with the shelf as well, which I stamped again. And I've added some artisan pearls just to give it another bit of dimension. And then the last card, I have really stepped it up. So I trimmed down the Poppy Parade panel, but I embossed that with the tufted dynamic embossing folder, and that just gives a really lovely texture. I've added some of the Granny Apple Green textured weave ribbon and some twine, and I've punched out, I made this a birthday card, and I punched that out with the classic label punch. And you can see that the flowers are actually, I did extra flowers and I popped them up on dimensionals. So there we go. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Leave me a comment. I'd love to know what you think about my videos, and I'm hoping that the quality of this one is better than the last. See you again soon.